Hello, and welcome to another episode of Ball Talk featuring Evan and Nassar. Today we'll be covering off-season moves and signings. We're going to start off with the Clippers. The Clippers, as most people know, have traded for Paul George in return for 5 future first-round picks, as well as Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in return for Paul George. Kawhi Leonard also signed with the Clippers after hearing news of the trade.
But I believe Kawhi Leonard signed first and then they made a deal. Am I correct?
You may be. I'm not sure of the exact order, but I'm pretty sure he was told that the deal would be made.
Now, I want to say something, though. I think that Kawhi Leonard is going to fit in just because of how well-rounded they are defensively, between Paul George being all defensive this year, and then also...
All defense, you mean?
Yeah, Patrick Beverley, the lockdown man himself. I mean, he could lock down anybody in the NBA. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, he locked down...
Do you think there's any other better defensive... Do you think they're the best defensive team in the league?
Possibly. It's them, the Jazz, and Sixers are top 3.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we'll see how they play, but I believe that they'll be the number 1 defense in the league. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Where do you think Russell Westbrook's going to go?
Russell Westbrook, I think, will be going to the Miami Heat.
You believe it?
I hope so.
Yeah? You know, I feel like he's going to go somewhere unexpected. I do see the Heat, but I don't know if they're going to have enough pieces to trade away for him. We'll see. I see him maybe a possible Timberwolves, possible Suns. No, man, unless they already have Rubio. I'm sorry. But anyways, let's move on to our next topic. Who would you like to talk about? The Chicago Bulls?
No. Let's talk about the Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
How
How about where we believe D'Angelo Russell will land in the trade and what the trade would kind of look like?
I do not think D'Angelo Russell will be traded until a couple of years.
A couple of years? But he's going to be unuseful. He's not going to be able to play a position once Klay Thompson is.
Yes, he can. They can move Klay Thompson over the 3.
He's going to be too small.
He's 6'7".
Yes, he's still going to be too small.
Too small. I don't think so, personally.
Okay. That's yours. Well, anyways, I believe if he gets traded, he's going to go to the Timberwolves just because they seem like they were really high on him when he did play. But overall, I could see them in like a trade package deal, maybe like a centerpiece of like Andrew Wiggins. But we'll see how Andrew Wiggins plays out. Speaking of Andrew Wiggins, what do you think about Andrew Wiggins this year?
As in, how do you play?
No, like, do you see like a comeback season out of him, or do you think he's gonna?
Hope so I think on the Timberwolves Instagram they were putting in work.
Yeah, I believe didn't he work out with that UCLA coach, right? I forget his name.
Rico Hines or whatever.
Yes, the guy that worked with Joel Embiid too.
Oh, you're talking about Drew Haslam.
That guy, yes.
Yes, Andrew Wiggins actually does work.
Yes, he
did.
does.
I know he used to. I don't know if he still does.
Yes, he did. Who do you think's gonna have the best sophomore year out of all the rookies?
Sophomore year.
Like Luka Doncic, Wendell Carter.
Yes, probably Luka Doncic.
It's going to be hard to repeat and get better in their success. I'm looking at a guy like Wendell Carter Jr. because he gets to, like, start off, like, better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He's coming off a almost double-double year, but I could see him averaging a double-double this year. Wendell Carter. He grabbed a lot of boards last year.
Who's that?
Wendell Carter Jr.
From where? Or what team does he play for?
Chicago Bulls.
I've never heard of him.
Yes. I also am kind of high on Cristiano Felicio this year. I mean, Felicio, like they say, you can't go lower than rock bottom. So I mean, all he can do is go up unless he leaves the NBA. But yeah, we can see instead of 2 points, like a 2.3 points a game.
Yeah.
So yeah. Moving on, who do you think's gonna be the most improved player this year? Who's like your prediction?
D'Angelo Russell.
How much? I'm looking at like a 12, 15-point guy go up into the 20s, not a 20-point. What's going to average 30 points a game on the Warriors?
No, probably 25.
Oh, 25. No, so 4 points higher. It's going to get him in.
Did you see this Jackson Hayes play last night?
Yes.
What team
he had 8 dunks.
Yeah, he had 28 points. What team was he playing against?
The Summer League Chicago Bulls.
That's interesting.
Yes, he did. He looked really good last night. Yeah. But then it's really unmentioned they didn't show Kobe White in that. Kobe White looked really good. He looked like he was like an all-star talent. He just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He looked really nice, and we've seen that step back. He has a really nice step back, and I could see him transitioning for the Chicago Bulls really well. And if you are the Chicago Bulls, I heard about Chris Dunn being traded. Would you like them to bring back Justin Holiday?
Would you like them to bring back Justin Holiday?
Off the bench.
Sure.
Yes?
As long as the deal is semi-affordable.
Yes, I agree. Moving on. What do you think about the Pelicans this year? Do you see them possibly being like an 8 seed?
No.
No?
I feel like everyone in the West is a contender.
Yeah?
Except the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, the Phoenix... Yeah. I think... Well, do you see more... Speaking of the West, what about the Sacramento Kings? Have they... What... Did they make any... Did they just lose more than gain this year?
They signed Trevor... Or they re-signed Harrison Barnes and signed Trevor Ariza.
Trevor Ariza.
They lost Willie Cauley-Stein, but they got Dwayne Dedman, who can shoot and defend and catch alley-oops and do everything they
Well, we'll see with them. We'll see. Moving on. Do you like Mike Conley
to the Utah Jazz?
Yeah, do you think that fits? That's gonna fit
I've been
perfect.
a fan of Mike Conley for quite a while, so I really am hoping for the guy.
Yeah, same. The Knicks. It's a hard subject.
They
but
got everything they could have hoped for and more. They got Taj Gibson and Bobby Portis. Really,
of course, gotta love them.
What more could you ask?
What do you think that team could do? Because I feel like what they try to do is to make up to the city of New York and try and get better by like, oh, we didn't sign Kevin Durant, but we're gonna go try and make up to the city and just still try and not be a horrible, disgusting program.
Franchise, you mean?
Yes. Yeah, speaking on the Knicks, I feel like they just tried to make up for what they lost in Kevin Durant. I mean, I do like R.J. Barrett. I heard rumors about Kevin Knox being traded. I don't see it. I think that people are really, I think he's underrated. People are higher on Chandler Hutchinson than him, even though he looked really well.
I don't think anyone's higher on Chandler Hutchinson than Kevin Knox. I don't think most people know who Chandler Hutchinson is.
That is true. That is true.
So you may be over-exaggerating just a teensy.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. But this is a podcast, Nassar.
Yeah, true that.
Moving forward, Oklahoma City Thunder. Thoughts?
They ass.
They are.
With that Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. Do you see them? Do you see them getting more for Russell Westbrook or like a Steven Adams?
Russell Westbrook, obviously.
Well, yes, but I'm thinking he's 31 and he's got a super big contract. Where Steven Adams, I believe he doesn't have a big contract.
Steven Adams' contract, I believe, is $25 million a year.
Yes, that is true.
Is that really?
Is it really? Actually, I cannot right now, but I will check.
Actually, probably could be less than that. I apologize for the incorrect numbers.
Yes. Moving forward. Let me think. Oh, that's the bell. Well, it's been a fun episode, but we're gonna have to shut this podcast down. So, see you on another episode of Ball Talk.